Good Friday! Nice work. We're getting the hang of it.
Today's a special day. Today's a special day. I have.
Oh my gosh, stop. Stop. Are you kidding?
This one's broken.
This is going to be really good for the YouTube thumbnail.
They don't even make noises. I want a refund.
How'd you get it?
I just yelled. So good. Happy birthday!
All right, you guys.
Wait, I have more of a party. I have more party here.
Let's call Boogie too. Wow! Boogie!
It's a party! It's a party! Wow! We have a real party! Woo!
Boogie's coming. Boogie's coming.
Wow, fancy tiara you have there.
Boogie's
We should play that one game
Which one?
where I have to pop the ball. Oh, this is really inappropriate. Turn around.
Okay, ready?
Boogie, he's like, what the just happened?
That was great. That was great.
You guys, I even brought some of these for you.
Come.
I even brought some of these for you guys here. So here you go. It's a real party in this
Boogie
place.
has an announcement too.
Yeah, go.
Okay. So there is something
What would
that,
you like to say?
that you said that there is something that you wanted to share with the family. With the army. What is it? Are you really being shy about it? You've been talking about it all morning.
Sister?
You guys, tomorrow, I'm gonna be finally a big brother.
Tomorrow I'm gonna be a big brother.
I'm gonna be a big brother. There's a small chance that I will eat her. And there is a small chance that I will hump her.
There's a small chance I will fintack.
But either way, I'm going to learn to laugh her. Wow, Boogie, that was great.
Yeah,
Do you want to
really
go
good
to your
job.
Boogie couch now?
Really good job. Boogie love chair.
You're gonna do a great job, eh?
Boogie love chair. I'm trying to find, we can't see any of the comments on here, so I am doing my best to find, oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Man, of all the days, oh, I do not want to be upon love chair. I want to be with small moss.
All right, so today,
I think that froze because this says there's 56 viewers and there's a lot of comments and there's 2 comments here and 7 viewers. So
that's all right. Let's just get to it.
I'll follow you guys here because I know that you're going to give a lot of love today. Boogie also wanted to give you something.
Do you want me to read this right now?
I mean, you don't have to, but the Boogie wanted to give it to you upon show.
Wow.
Yeah. You can read it whenever you want.
Thank you.
Yep.
I will read it after. Okay, you guys, so though I cannot see the comments, I truly appreciate you tuning in today. Really, my intention is just like any other day is to honestly add value to you because that is my purpose. My purpose is to help you transform your life through the same exact situations and lessons that have transformed mine. And I decided, in order to, with every single benchmark in life, what I always do is I reflect on just the entire situation. So, like for me, a birthday is a day of reflection about, like what I've accomplished, what I've overcome, what the heck have I been through, and where it is that I'm going. So, hyper state of awareness and, intention. So,
Give me 1 second.
yeah.
I'm gonna see if... Okay, never mind.
So I put together a list of 31 powerful lessons that I've learned in over the past 31 years, and maybe perhaps there's also an extra special lesson for the second year as well. So that's
The second year?
for the 32nd year.
Oh, the 32nd.
So today I am turning 32 years old, as per Mother Nature's just
The trip around the sun.
yeah, and
You have made it 31 full trips
yeah,
around the sun.
yeah.
What an accomplishment. What an accomplishment. All you had to do was wake up. Amazing.
Yeah.
You're amazing.
So let's get into it. If you're like, if you want to get the most of this, I would highly encourage you to actually like take some notes during this. Really like use that as fuel for your own life experience, and I highly encourage you to apply it as well. But the first lesson is, if you're alive today, be grateful. You guys, like, with every single day come challenges. And the reality is that even a day with challenges is better than not having a day. And so many people live their life just completely unaware. So I don't care where you're at in your own journey in life, how much shit you've got going on. Be grateful. Because for one, that in and of itself is a gift. And then for two, if you're more grateful, you're going to attract a lot more things to be grateful about. So if you're alive today, congratulations. Be grateful for the mere fact that you're actually alive, because that is an opportunity in of itself. The second one, the universe gives us gifts in all shapes and sizes. You guys, like, most of the greatest gifts that I've ever gotten have come to me through adversity. And, last year was a great exemplification of the kind of society that we live in. Yes, COVID sucked, but I'm also grateful for COVID, because had it not been for COVID, none of you guys would be here today. So, like, there's always a gift with every single situation, and it's up to you to put on your happy glasses and see whatever is actually happening in a more positive light, because every problem is actually an opportunity. Okay? Lesson number 3. Presence is the only way to find life's presence. It wasn't until I was, I think, 23 years old. No. Between 23 to 25 that I started to understand what presence means. Not by definition, but by feeling. And when I started to experience presence in moments of my life, I was able to realize what my sixth sense was, which all of us have, by the way, and that's called my intuition. And from my intuition came the best decisions, the most courageous decisions I've ever made. From presence came the best moments I've ever had. The most powerful connections that I've ever made have been simply through presence. The greatest lessons that I've ever learned have been through presence. You know, yesterday when I was putting this together, I was like, man, like most of these lessons are from quite recently, like over the past decade. Is it because you didn't learn anything over the first 2 decades? And I was like, I don't think it's not that I didn't learn, because there were some valuable lessons there, but I wasn't present to be able to appreciate the lessons. So presence, like regardless of what's going on, like feel all the feelings that you have to feel. Experience the moment wholeheartedly. When you go out to dinner, just be. Like listen to the birds when you're taking your dog on a walk. Like most people are just so like disassociated from life, and like you can never see the gifts of life without presence. Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to get through all 31.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Number 4, you've got to earn freedom. Any form of freedom. Physical freedom, financial freedom, spiritual freedom, spatial freedom. Now, here's the thing. If you're born in America, freedom is given to you. So this might be a concept that's pretty hard to understand, because it's harder to understand
Locational freedom.
What freedom is when that's all you've known. But as somebody who was not born in the United States, I've had to earn any form of freedom that I've ever had. Like if you're not happy with your body, you don't have physical freedom. If you're not waking up every single day and there is more money in your bank account that you haven't even worked for, that you made in your sleep, then you don't have financial freedom. And by the way, I'm not saying that I have all these forms of freedom.
Yet.
Right. But I'm on a quest to get there. So freedom, you gotta earn it. Winning is everything. It's all about winning. Like if you've got a winner's attitude, like you seek a win from everything. Every single day you write your success down. Every single challenge, you do everything that you can to win it. You set goals to over-deliver on them. You know, I think that winning is one of the most amazing spices of life. Never undermine your value for the sake of somebody else's comfort. This is something that I've learned from you.
Never undermine your value for the sake of somebody else's
comfort. Yep.
I hope you learned it from me in a good way.
Oh yeah, definitely in a good way.
That could have took a wild turn.
That is a form of boundaries. Boundaries with regards to your time. Mm-hmm. Boundaries with regards to what you're worth. But if you undermine your value, then you're always going to not be in control. And you will never reach your potential. This is definitely a lesson that took me a couple of years to realize. You've taught me this lesson, and I really appreciate you for that. Commit first, figure the rest out later. We live in a society that tries to figure everything out. Here's a quick fun fact for you. You will only find your answer after you commit.
All the time.
Make a decision first.
You're never ready.
Make a decision first. After you make the decision, you will always find the answer. Not making a decision is the worst decision that you can make, because then you're letting default make the decision for you.
It's called burn the ships.
Yep. Commit first. It's not about what you do, it's about who you do it with. whatever your goals are, whether you're aspiring to be an athlete, whether you're aspiring to be like the world's greatest firefighter, network marketer, it's not about what area you are in, what anything you're in. It's about who you're surrounded by. That's going to make the biggest difference. Not just with regards to your accomplishments, but also with regards to your journey. Because you can never accomplish anything great if the journey is not fun.
Who's loving this? Show her some love. Show her some love in the comments.
The next one.
Viciously writing.
The next one is the universe always has your back. In my lifetime, I've had to make pretty courageous decisions. And after like doing it a couple of times and figuring out patterns, it doesn't matter like how it just didn't even make any sense, whatever my decision was. And in retrospect, like none of it made sense. But if you have the right intention and you're making a decision that's scary, the universe will always, always, always have your back. The universe listens more than we think, and I've just learned to surrender to the universe. The next one, your health is your greatest form of wealth. Treat your body like it's your source of affluence, because it is.
Repeat that.
Your health is your greatest form of wealth. Treat your body like it's your source of affluence, because it is.
One more time.
Your health is your greatest form of wealth. Treat your body like it's your source of affluence, because it is. You know, you guys, we live in an economic world, right? And everything is driven by money, and that's great. I'm really grateful for money. We all should be, but most people lose sight of life because of money. Most people lose the meaning of life because of money, and this is when there is a disconnect. Because I don't care how much money somebody may have in their bank account or what their net worth is, I guarantee you that if they have a belly sticking out, or if they're huffing and puffing when they're walking up the stairs,
can't play with their kids,
if they're a dude and they can't get an erection, like if you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're just like unsatisfied, there's no way in hell that you can experience like all the richness that life has to give. So health is wealth, that's for damn sure. The next one, to move one step forward, you got to give something up. You can absolutely have it all, but the only way for you to have it all is in the moment. Whatever your next step is, give something up in return. That's why when people tell me, oh, I don't have enough time to work out, it's just an excuse. It's like, what are you not willing to give up? Is it like an old way of thinking? Or is it your lack of commitment to making more time for what matters?
I love that one. To get something, give something up.
Have to.
It sounds so simple, but if you're standing in one spot and you want to stand here, you have to give up where you're standing. Mm-hmm. You can't be in both. You want to move forward, you have to give up the spot that you're in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When in doubt, do the right thing. Sometimes in life, we don't have the answer to everything, but when you do the right thing, it would always come around. And even if it'll take you more time, even if it will be more in the moment, challenging, if you're doing the right thing, good things will happen.
Would you say like do what feels right? Like if you don't know, then you don't know what the right thing is, right? When in doubt, if I'm in doubt, I'm like, I don't know what the right thing is. So then at that point you would do like what you feel is the right thing, or is there some other way that you can elaborate on that?
Let's say, like, you know, if I walk Boogie out and we are in a completely like deserted area and he poops on the grass, nobody will see that he pooped, and besides, that poop is going to like decompose to the earth and probably fertilize the ground. But you know, like, the right thing to do is to pick it up. That's what I mean.
I've not picked up dog poop before because I thought this is probably good for the earth. Nobody's gonna smell it, nobody's gonna step in it, nobody's gonna see it, so it's a good thing. Maybe I'm wrong. But if that's the case, if nobody's gonna see it, nobody's gonna smell it, nobody's gonna step in it.
And I'm not saying that picking the poop,
that's like integrity though.
Keeping it there is bad, but you know, let's say you walked into a public bathroom and in the stall that you're in, like, the person before you like put some toilet paper on the ground and didn't pick it up. The right thing to do, though somebody will clean it up, is to pick it up
with your teeth.
So like when I say when in doubt, is like, okay, it's
person... integrity. It's integrity, okay. Right?
Yeah.
Like whether or not you're going to get credit
like if you're,
for something,
right? Like if you're already thinking about it, just do it. Like, should I pick it up or not?
Whether or not you're going to be exposed or you're going to get credit or not get credit, do the right thing.
Yeah. The next one is movement is food and food is medicine. Maybe this is one of the lessons that took me like a couple of decades to learn. But it is. So,
wait, what was it again?
Movement is food and food is medicine.
This is number 13, right?
Well, I erased some, so hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. That is number 13. So for a bigger portion of my life, I was very diet focused, that sort of thing. And, you know, throughout this entire time, I always struggled because I didn't understand that. I've never heard that concept, nor did I ever understand that concept that movement is food and food is medicine. Like, if you are working out 2 hours a day to just burn 1,000 calories, then I will tell you straight up that you're doing it wrong. If you go to the grocery store to get food and all you're looking at is the calories that are in everything, then I will tell you straight up, you're doing it wrong. Movement is medicinal, but you have to have a holistic approach to it. And food is medicine. However, food is the most abused drug. People misuse it for behavioral reasons and also for physiological reasons. That's why most people are dependent on food and struggle with their weight. So yeah, that one took me quite a bit of time to learn.
Can I go back to the poop for a second? This is about your thing, but I'm going to say this real quick because Mark was like, do what you would do when nobody's watching. Is it Mark Fleet? Yeah, he's here.
Hey, happy birthday, buddy!
I totally forgot. His birthday's the same day. When I said, like, if nobody's going to see it, nobody's going to smell it, nobody's going to step in it, that doesn't mean nobody's going to see me not pick it up. somebody could literally see me not pick it up, but if it's like literally in the middle of nowhere under a bush where it's gonna like go back into the earth, and like nobody's eyes will burn from having to see the dog poop on the ground, and nobody's gonna step in it and mess up their shoe, and nobody's gonna smell it and burn their nose hairs out, then I think it should be on the ground. That's like just a decision. Okay,
Yeah,
anyways.
yeah.
No, to clarify, no.
And you know what? And I agree too.
So for me, it's like a decision not based off of like, oh, am I a bad person for not picking it up? I don't think you're a bad person. If your dog poops somewhere where it's like literally like it's actually better for it to probably go into the ground and nobody is going to be negatively impacted by it, leave it there.
I agree. I agree.
Life
is nothing but a caca. Okay. The next one is eat real food, not too much, mostly plants. So like when we talk about food as medicine, that's the second part that comes with it. Eat real food, not too much, mostly plants. You guys, it is that simple. When I started applying it to every single meal that I had, to every single thing that I put in my mouth wholeheartedly, my life changed. The next one. If you're trying to do something that you've never done before and you want to fast track your results, instead of figuring out the how, figure out the who. The smart people will do what they can to get close to the person who have been there and have done that and have proven to be successful.
Hold on. I wrote this in a short form version. Trying something new to fast track results, don't think about how, but who.
Mm-hmm. Who has done it before?
If you want faster results, stop thinking about how, because you got to learn everything, make all the mistakes, do everything from ground zero, versus finding the who's who've already been there, walked the path, been successful, done it, can show you the mistakes they made, help you along the way, tell you where you need to look, what you need to watch for, just so you can fast track your results.
Yep.
Awesome. I love it.
The next one, you can make excuses and you can have results, but you can't have both. There's a difference between an excuse and a reason. And we live in a society that's full of excuse makers. So this is something to be very powerful that I still have to watch myself. You know, when in doubt, when trying something new, when having done something before, when trying to take it to the next level, is it the truth? Or is that just a statement that I'm making to comfort myself for not doing it? The next one. Make decisions based on your goal, not based on your current situation. That one, it was a very, very powerful lesson. Because if you're making decisions based on your current situation, you're never going to move ahead. Next one. What are you reading?
Just people's stuff.
Okay.
Wait, what was number 17?
I knew that you weren't paying attention. Make decisions based on your goal, not based on your current situation.
Or simply emotions. Got it. We're on number 18.
The next one is your true character is found in your darkest hours.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because in your darkest hours, you're reactive. Like, it's almost impossible to not be reactive in your darkest hours. But to take yourself from a reactive state to a responsive state, that is everything that has to do with progress. Because in your darkest hours, you're going through difficult times. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to use it to your advantage to get ahead in life? Or are you going to use it as an excuse to fall back? Whatever you decide to do, be the best at it. My grandpa told me that. I'll never forget it. So my grandpa was a mechanic. Really, he was great at what he did. And I remember when I was growing up, because, you know, I was brought up in Israel in a Jewish home. So typical Jewish home, it's like your parents want you to. It's one of three things. You either go to law school, you either go to med school, or
get married and have babies.
Well,
is that a fourth one?
That's if you're more orthodox. Could be that too. Or like anything that's like a higher paying job, like an engineer or something that's more highly reputable in society. So I remember before I was going to college and I was at my grandparents' house, and my mom and my dad had an argument with my grandparents, like I would say it was a productive conversation. And basically, like, my grandpa stated his point of supporting me, because I was telling them, like, I'm not sure what I'm gonna go to college for. I feel like just like most of us, which, by the way, my biggest lesson from college was figuring out who I actually was. But textbook wise, I didn't really learn anything that changed my life. But I remember my grandpa was saying, as we were on the lunch table, and he's like, Sarit, it doesn't matter like what you end up choosing to go for. Just make sure that whatever you choose, be the best at it.
Way to go, Gramps.
Yeah. The next one. Love comes to those who love themselves first. If you can't fall in love with yourself, how the heck do you expect somebody else to fall in love with you?
We talked about this yesterday.
Right. Took me 26 years to figure it out. But self-love begins first. The next one is the quality of your life is determined by the quality of your relationships. That is everything. Quality relationships is everything. Any type of relationship too. Like with you, gosh, like our relationship is so incredible. It is so deep on so many levels. You know, like for anybody on our team, like we work together for something that's bigger than all of us. You know, if you've ever worked with me, like I'm not just here to give you advice. I'm here to change your life. You know, like I'm here to get to know you and how you operate and, you know, just add value. You know, with Boogie, you know, just enjoying one another, whether it's a snuggle or a walk or just...
Or snack time.
Or anything. It's all about like the value of your relationships. The next one is, it's not about where you came from, it's about where you're going. You guys, I'm so obsessed with where I'm going that it doesn't matter where I came from. So many people in life are just, they take away from the present moment, unable to achieve presence because they're so wrapped up by what happened to them in the past. If it's in the past, there's nothing that you can do about it. But if you're attached to your past, you're never going to create the life of your dreams because your dreams are in the future, not in the past.
Snap.
This one,
I'm ready. 23.
This one took me some time to grasp. But as our team has evolved and grown, I realized that thinking too small is the worst problem. That's with regards to anything. I want bigger problems, not small ones. Small ones are annoying and you get stuck in them. Big problems are inspiring.
Bigger impact, bigger problems.
Yep.
It's a key performance indicator. How big are my problems?
Yep. The next one. It's better to stand for what you believe in and get hated on than never stand for anything and be liked by some.
It's better to stand for
what you believe in and get hated on than never stand for anything and be liked by some.
believe in something or you'll fall for anything.
Mm-hmm.
Believe in something or you'll fall. Stand for something so you don't fall for anything.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The next one.
Hold on, I'm thinking about that and I'm like, when you, I'm trying to like make sure this applies before I just like go like run my mouth. But when you have something that you believe in and you don't talk about it because like of a fear of criticism,
mm-hmm.
Or you don't show your true colors because of fear of criticism. Now, if it's like fear of physical harm or danger, that's different. Like, you know, being gay in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Like, there's a reason to not say that, you know, because of physical danger. Mm-hmm. But, you know, if you believe in something and you know your truth and it can help people and you choose to stay quiet about it because there are other people who will disagree and there's that fear of criticism, then you're not going to really find your people. And Grant said something the other day. He's like, do you want to, we were talking about being on stage. He said, do you want to be on stage because you want to be liked? Or do you want to be on stage because you want to make a difference? And I was like, oh. So that's what that makes me think of.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, I remember when we started and I remember that for a while, like I knew my methodology worked for me and it also worked for others. But when you are when you are doing your best based on your current skill set to speak the truth that macros will never sustainably change somebody's life in this industry, it's like, I remember that, for a while I was like, how is anybody gonna believe what I say? Because it's so different. But I'm like, but dude, like, would you ever teach something that you don't believe in? And I was like, no. I wouldn't even know how to teach it because I wouldn't care to teach it.
I don't go that deep into
close.
it. Yeah, I don't go deep into that.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I mean, you did go deep into that, and we made our own mistakes, and we watched other people continuously make mistakes. We're like, that's not the thing.
Yeah.
Number 25.
Time is your most valuable resource. If it doesn't add value to your life, let it go. That sounds harsh, but it's true. When you respect time, you start to let go of things that don't add value. And that's when you attract quality anything.
I was just talking about that yesterday. Time is your most valuable resource. If you what? If it doesn't add
value to your life, let it go. Whether it's a food, whether it's a person, whether it's a place.
Thinking about people in this specific
thought.
instance. Thoughts for sure. Thoughts are easy. Like, well, not. Thoughts don't have feelings, so you can let them go without the fear of hurting someone's feelings.
Thoughts can influence feelings.
Yes, but a lot of times we're concerned with letting people go in our lives because of their feelings.
Right.
And that goes back to lesson number.
I like that.
Lesson number. Never undermine your value for the sake of someone else's comfort.
Uh-huh.
That was number 6. And, some people may have in your life where you don't feel like directly they're adding value to you because it's a lot of give on your end. But if you feel that your giving is giving value to you too, then great. But eventually, if somebody's just taking, or giving, neither people in that relationship are going to be happy. Think about it. It doesn't matter who's doing all of the giving or all of the taking. If it is that way, neither of them are going to be happy. Even the person receiving isn't going to be happy either.
Yeah.
That's what I have to say about the people side of that situation. Okay, number 26.
Yep. The next one is about peace.
Hit me.
Peace is when your heart, your head, and your body are moving in the same direction. Think about that for a second.
Your heart, your head, and your body. Right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's when you find peace.
I love it.
The next one from our Uncle G. Everything you do will be 10 times harder and will take you 10 times longer than expected.
Probably cost 10 times as much.
Yep. And if you learn to accept that, you're going to do great. Because you're just going to surrender.
And you're not caught off guard. When that's what happens, you're like, okay, I suppose I'm on the right path.
Yeah. It's like whenever it happens to us, we're like, everything in life is going to be 10 times harder and will take you 10 times longer. Get back to it.
Yeah, we're like, great, we must be doing it right.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. The next one is the harder you work, the luckier you get.
Oh.
So true. It's so true.
I've heard that. The harder you work, the luckier you get.
The law of momentum.
Momentum.
The harder you work, the more momentum you create. The more momentum you have,
the more opportunities you stumble upon.
Yep, absolutely.
29.
The next one is listen to your gut. Your intuition never lies. Man, that sixth sense is powerful. All your senses are powerful. Your 5 senses will help you to survive, but your 6th one will help you to thrive.
That was good. Number 30.
The next one, hard work beats talent.
What about when talent works hard?
When talent works hard, then talent has a head start.
Then unstoppable.
But if you work 10 times harder without talent, my bets are on that person.
I heard it as like hard work beats talent when the talented one is not working hard.
But what if the talent is putting in some kind of effort?
That's what I'm saying. Like if there's a not talented one at something, and then there's a talented one at the same thing. The one who's talented, if they're working the same amount of hard, has the advantage. But hard work will always beat talent.
Yep.
Most people won't work as hard as they possibly can. All right.
Damn.
Gosh, the door all day. There's one more, people.
Okay, I'm gonna look at your guys' comments because I want Erin to hear these. Love you too, Melanie. Thank you so much. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Amanda. Mark, I hope that you're having a beautiful day, my friend. Mark is my birthday twin. Good.
Just another one of these.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, how many people have our address?
Is that a unicorn?
That is a unicorn.
That's
Look at
fucking
this
cute.
This one is so sweet.
Dude, that's really fucking cute.
Adorable.
I love it.
Happy birthday!
That's so cute.
We have like 3 things of flowers.
Yeah.
But don't forget these.
Really?
I have to unroll it.
Okay.
Not good at blowing, apparently.
The next one.
31!
Is that 31 or 30?
It's 31 I wrote down.
Oh yeah, it is 31. You're right. Yep. Because I'm giving you guys a bonus one.
Oh yeah.
31. Greatness is inside you. You just have to prove it to yourself through action every day. You wouldn't be here if there wasn't any greatness inside you. But you need to cultivate it every damn day.
Did the doorbell just ring again?
No.
Okay. What's the bonus one, Chief?
All right, you guys, you ready for the next one? Are you ready for the next one?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Okay.
Say it.
We're going to get to the next one. The next one. I hope you guys are ready for it. There they come. They're ready. All right. Wanted to make sure that you guys are ready for it. You guys, I don't know about you.
It did
You
ring.
were right.
I told you.
Gosh, hold on. Like, it would be funny if it was made up, but it's actually not. What is silly string? Let's do it. You guys, let's wait for Erin to get back. This is wild. Are you guys enjoying this? I hope you guys are finding a lot of value from this. We good?
Yeah. Okay, what is the last one?
All right, the last one is, you guys, I don't know about you, but I'm certain that the ENS army is taking over planet Earth. If you believe that to be true, let me hear you type I in the comments. You guys, thank you so much for joining us and me on this very special day. There is nothing more that I love to do than hang out with quality people who appreciate a deep conversation and just giving value to you guys. I know that is my purpose in life. To add value to others, literally from everything that I've accomplished or have had to overcome. There's greatness inside you. I hope that, you do your very best to find your gifts, to cultivate your gifts, to fulfill your best life, because, we're all here for a reason. So, that being said, I don't know if you've got anything else to say, but that does it for today and for this week. You guys, if you found value from today's conversation, please, 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 even show up for you on our birthday, because we care about you guys and this mission so much. But if you found anything valuable from it, even if it's just one lesson, just pay it forward. That is how the ENS army is going to grow. We're doing our very damn best every single day to do our part, but you got to do your part too. And the part is, you found value, pay it forward. Yep. All right, you guys. That being said, thank you so much for all that you do and for who you are. Mark Fleet, happy birthday to you, buddy. I hope that
everybody show Mark some love in the comments. Happy birthday to Mark.
Yep. He's a great person.
He's an OG. Been with us since
day
2 years ago.
Day one. Trusted us since day one. And for that, we appreciate you. And that being said, you guys, have yourself a beautiful weekend. And we will see you back on Monday at noon Eastern.
Bye.
Bye.